Studios podcast in the building with Jade Fenty, right? Okay.
Hi.
I know you changed the Instagram a couple
of times. So many times.
Which is good, which is dope. Why did you do that, by the way?
So when I had my other Instagram before it got hacked, it was under Katrina Fenty, I believe. And then at the time... You gotta
talk a little closer to the mic. Sorry. That's my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move it around closer to you.
It's okay. I was under Katrina Fenty. And then once I was rebranding myself, I was using Jade a lot. And then... and then I was just like, okay, well, like Jade Fenty just sounds so like I was trying to be what I was before. So let's just do like laced with Jade. I like
was
that.
the Fenty from the Rihanna thing?
I love Rihanna.
Okay, because the Fenty name does go crazy.
Yeah, ever since high school, like I've loved Rihanna. Like I love her music. I love her style. Like I just love the way she carries herself. I love that. Like she just doesn't care. She's going to do her. Regardless.
She very much does her, but the Fenty brand's like huge, and
right. You know what's crazy is like my name was like, well, obviously like that's not my name, but like I chose that handle, I guess, like before like her brand was like really like on the market like that. Like it was just starting when I still had Fenty. I was just like, oh, okay, like she's coming out with a makeup brand, and then it was the lingerie, the Savage Fenty and stuff like that. So it wasn't like I did it because of the brands. Those brands came after. I had it like that in high school, so it was just something I genuinely admired. Like I love her style. Her style is so saucy.
Why do girls gravitate toward Rihanna? Because a lot of girls do gravitate toward. She's their Beyonce. In my era, or whatever.
I guess so. I mean, I'm not like one to choose like, okay, Rihanna, Beyonce. Like that's, I feel like every artist and every, like inspo is pulled from like different areas. Like I'm gonna like pull from Beyonce on like different things that I probably wouldn't pull from Rihanna. But for me personally, I like Rihanna's, like she has like such an edge of like her style, and not just like so much fashion, like it's in her music. It's like the way that she structures her voice. It's like in a way that like most people can't duplicate. Like shit, I can even duplicate it, you know, if I try. Right. And it's like she's from the islands, and so like her accent is like she had to train it in a certain way, and I think that's super cool, you know, to be able to like go to a different part of the world and like literally embody a version or a character of yourself, and then like that shit works like for you. And it's like not like she pulled from, you know, Aaliyah or whoever. Like she's literally her. Like there's things Rihanna could wear that only Rihanna could wear.
The Fenty brand's huge. I like the way she obviously promotes. I like the way you've been promoting. Because when I met you way back, I felt like you were just starting out. You were just figuring it. Yeah. I think you were like making posts about a recent breakup or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Then, like,
I feel like at the time, like that's what like I was like motivated on.
That's a good motivator for a lot of models that I know, and they super. It's like you kind of need anyone that I know that's successful has some type of motivation. I mean, Michael Jordan made up beefs that weren't even there. Oh. You know, and like he would say, "Oh, this player said that," and the player would be like, "I didn't even say that."
That's easy.
You know, so it's great to see someone on their drive. You have a lot of drive. How is the posting been going for you? Where do you come up with the content? You know, the concepts for it?
I think I just have to like see it as I'm creating it. Like there's some days where I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna create, but if I have like a brand that has sent me clothing or something, I'm like, okay, like maybe I could like match it with like a keyword and like on the words of the art that was given to me into a song. And if that doesn't work out, maybe I like a nice like Afrobeat song that I recently found that's like not as poppin', or maybe it is poppin', but I'll vibe to it, and then maybe I'll mesh it like with another song I was inspired by. Like that's one thing about creating is there's no limitations to it, you know. Like it wasn't like, okay, I set aside some time to dance to this song and that's the one I posted and I stick to it. Like I switch it up all the time. Like it's my page, I'm gonna do what I want. You know, so I don't really like restrict myself, and I feel like when I did that, like I would overthink it, and I'd be like, man, like maybe I shouldn't post it, or you know, like it would just be like too much.
Well, that was golden.
Yeah, it just was too much. It's just too much overthinking, and then it's like once I started doing things that like I liked, and it's like maybe it wasn't like as popular with others. Like that's just what made that me, and so it wasn't like I even wanted to be what was popular to others, because I don't even listen to that song in the car. Like I listen to the song that I posted. whenever I want, you know? So like, I know that that's true to me. Like if I died tomorrow, you go to my page, you'd be like, that was her favorite song. You know what I mean?
Which is a great way of putting it. Like when you pass, you get to Instagram shows you like damn, that person
you leave like a journal of yourself. Yeah.
Which makes it easier for the people prepping your funeral too, right? Because they can grab all the media right
just
there.
Go my highlights, run it back. You know.
Which is a cool thing. I bet like, and it's so sad when someone does pass because like their last post is just blown up with all the comments, right? And you just see the last day they were living. A lot of people were planning for tomorrow. Yeah. You know what I mean? They had plans for tomorrow, the next week, or which is really great. Yeah, sorry, I was just going down memory lane
I know, me too. I had a friend that passed away and I felt the same way about her post. Like I went back to her page like time after time again just to see her face, you know? And I like to this day I wonder like what would she look like today? What was her style be today? Like she was so beautiful, like gorgeous.
Which AI is creating. Did you see that stuff for the mom?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to see that. I would want to see the real version. I wouldn't want to pretend in my head of a fake version that didn't even exist.
Right.
You know, so like though that's like valid and like, okay, what would I look like when I'm 80? I wouldn't do that over a deceased person.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's not how I remember them. I don't want to see that.
Right. Well, memory is important. That's why a lot of people don't even visit people when they're in the hospital because, you know, they don't want that memory of that last person.
For sure. Like, to touch back on my friend that passed, like, it was hard.
Sorry, you gotta talk a little closer.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, hi.
You're getting comfortable, though.
I know, hi.
No, but yeah, I want to hear the story.
To talk more, like, about what we were saying, it was difficult for me to even face that. Like, even after she passed, I was, like, in denial that she was even gone. Like, it's almost like you feel like you're gonna run into them again, you know? And it's like, my uncle also passed away, and like, I was really close to him. Especially growing up, I didn't like, I'm not going to say like I didn't grow up with my dad. Like I knew who he was, but he wasn't nearly as present as the times my uncle was. And so when he had passed away, it was like that father figure I was like hoping to see again in a different time of my life. You know, like a time like now, like a time like 2 weeks ago, a time like a month ago. And it's like him being gone, it's like so strange because I feel like he's not though. Like I feel like one day I'm gonna like meet up with him and I'm gonna be like, can you believe that? Because I do know that he knows everything that's going on. You know what I mean? But it's like it's like a strange like.
I don't think so. Like, you know, you have certain friends. It's weird. Like you have certain people that you haven't talked to in a while, and then it's like, oh, what's up? And then you feel like this order to catch up conversation type. You know what I mean? But with certain people, I have certain friends that I consider best friends. I don't ever do that. I don't care if it's been a month, a week. Like maybe 8 months, I'm just like, what's up? And we just like go right into the conversation. Just go right in because like you feel a closeness to that person to where you don't gotta go over the formality. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like with people that aren't here, it's that same thing. Like people you barely acquainted with, you don't know that they're even gone from the earth sometimes. But there's some people you feel their presence, right? You know, and you feel like a closeness. Yeah, it makes sense. I feel very close. People talking to me in spiritual form, like they give me those gut feelings. Like, yo, don't do that, right? Or even like those like open doors where it's like you're supposed to be here at this time. It's okay. You know, like when I moved to Hawaii, like I just remember seeing the water and I was just like, ever since I was a kid, like I always wanted to move out there. I did Tahitian dancing, so just like the vibe, the energy, the culture, I was very familiar with, but I like couldn't imagine myself truly making that reality. Like it was always a dream. Like I always wanted to dance out there. I always wanted to, you know, it's just still like a dream for me. I haven't been, so you never been to Hawaii? I can only see it through your pictures, man. I'm like, yo, you're gonna have to bring all this equipment. We're gonna set up and be like part 2 out there. Hey, we should. I'm serious. No, I'm not kidding. Okay, facts. I'm not kidding. I want to know the top Jade Fenty food spot in Hawaii when she's out there. Ooh, okay. I could say it now. Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, we're gonna go over a couple of them. Okay. You know, it's a pod. We can talk as much as we want. Yeah. But no, when you're in Hawaii, is there like a favorite go-to? And absolutely. Why? Okay. Like food. Well, yeah. I mean, I want to know because you're very health conscious. I see with the posts and what you. So, do you like splurge a little bit, or do you keep it healthy? Or I love food. So I'm Mexican and Filipino. So like food is like a big thing on both sides of my family. The culture, yeah. But as far as my routine, like I try my best to eat like as clean as possible. But if I am gonna like set aside like
at dinner, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat good, and like I think like my body has like kind of like adjusted to only craving like healthy things, or like only wanting, like I'm not gonna really order fried food anywhere, you know what I mean? Yeah, like
it's not good to you at all.
I just don't really like the way I feel. Like after, I'm just like, oh, I knew better. Like then my skin is like breaking out. I feel hella like big. I'm just like, fuck. Like,
but it tastes good going down, right?
You know, sometimes like I think maybe like if I'm maybe a little buzzed, if I want to like catch a drink or something, then I just like I don't even think about it, and then the next day I feel like terrible.
Yeah, no, facts.
I just feel like
Costco hot dog, like great in the moment, but yeah.
You know, but you know, it is what it is. But as far as like my favorites in Hawaii, there's a Thai spot. It's like a Noi cuisine. It's like on the third floor, near the International Marketplace. It's like by like the outdoor malls and stuff. It is so good. I love Thai food.
What's their name?
Noi Thai.
Muay Thai.
No, Noi cuisine Thai food or something like that.
Noi cuisine Thai food in Hawaii, right?
Yep. And then another in Honolulu. What is that? Oahu. It could be like right there on Waikiki. Hey,
what's their favorite dish there?
Ooh, oh my gosh, so many. So their Thai tea is super good, but I like their Penang curry. I like their tofu and green beans. I cut out meat for a minute now. Like, not that I don't eat it, it's just like I've cut it out for so long, it don't really taste the same, you know? Even like fish, I'm kind of picky with.
Any snacks they got that's good?
Their mango sticky rice. Yeah. Pretty good.
Still vegan. Still keeping it vegan.
Okay, yeah. I guess so. See, you see what I'm saying? I didn't even realize it.
That's a good outlet to know for someone that wants to keep it vegan.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of vegan, another spot I was going to say is Aloha Eats. It's a food truck out there. It's a vegan food truck. Super, super fire.
Aloha Eats with the vegan food truck? Okay, so...
It's right there, like, low-key, like, near the beach. I just, like, type in Sacred Tattoo Coffee Shop, and it's literally, like, the truck's across the street, and it's, like, the only vegan truck there. So good.
What do they got?
Ooh, they got a chicken. So like their chicken wrap. It's not chicken, but it's chicken. That's pretty good. They have like a Buddha bowl. They have Thai tacos, Mexican street tacos, falafels, creme brulee. Like it's not. It like don't even taste like it's vegan, but it's so good. It's vegan though.
That is great.
Yeah.
Thai's a great way to keep it healthy and vegan because the spices and the curry.
It's so good. It's so good.
So many different forms of curry because mole, you're Mexican. Mole is a curry.
Yeah, low-key. Yeah,
right?
It is.
Low-key.
Yeah, low-key. Because I'm not like a huge fan of like mole, but
you're not a huge fan of mole. No. Me neither. I'm not a huge fan of mole either.
I'm more of like a chili colorado or like chili verde.
I love chili verde. So chili verde is a green sauce just in the cooking sauce.
Yeah,
because that's my favorite sauce. It's like when it's syrupy and it's green, not the watery kind, but when it's real syrupy. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Right, exactly. Or like the tacos, like the green sauce on top is pretty good with limes. The
limes go crazy. I just recently started using limes. I've never used limes before because I like food. I'm like, what? I don't need the lime. Crazy. But now I've been putting lime on stuff. Game changer.
Lime on everything.
Limes on everything.
It's so good.
I see why it's a flavor.
Even, like, oh man, it's not coming to. Never mind.
No, tell me.
No, it was a dish. I forgot the name of it, but with the limes, it's really good.
Okay.
But everything.
I gotta ask you. So Mexican, Filipino. It's a big question. Which food you think
Mexican?
More? Damn, that was fast.
Mexican. I know my Filipino side. I feel like all my Filipinos is gonna come for me. Yeah,
is pretty.
I love Filipinos.
Decisive winner?
No, it's just Mexican. I was raised by my Mexican side.
Okay.
So so one thing, like, it's like a funny story, I guess. As a kid, like I didn't eat fish. I just didn't like it. I just thought it was like crazy. Like
it is crazy.
There's no way I'm gonna eat that, right? And I remember one time my Filipino grandma had put pieces of white fish, I don't know what kind it was, but inside some rice. And I was like,
mad.
Oh, no. She's like, act like she was just giving me rice with some salt on it, right? And I'm eating, and I'm smart. Like, I am the only child at the time. So, like, I'm checking everything. Like, I'm observing everything. And I remember looking at this rice, and I was like, there's something off about it. I could feel it before I even ate it. And I tasted it, and I was like, did you put fish in here? She was like, no. I'm like, she just lied to my face. I literally see the fish in here. And I think like from that moment forward, like I was kind of like off put of just like certain dishes. Like I feel like I was more like forced or like tricked into like eating stuff I really didn't like. Like it was different if like I wanted to try it or if I was like more open to like tasting what everybody else was eating. But it just like after that, I don't think that I was like as like open to it. But like I like lumpias, pancit, like I like, you know, the basic stuff. I'm probably gonna get you know, hell for this. Just like not saying that I love
I mean, it's just a preference.
Yeah.
You're not saying one's more healthy or one actually tastes, but it's just one you prefer. And especially if it's so you grew up eating Mexican food, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a traditional Mexican breakfast.
Oh my God. I mean,
for you anyway, in your household.
My mom, she makes like fresh tortillas all the time. Her and my grandma. I mean, they would make like standard breakfast, but just with tortillas, really. But if like my grandpa was there, it would be like some type of like steak or something with like a heavy sauce or maybe even mole. My grandpa like you know, like it's so like one thing about my grandma is like she was never like a one thing type of grandma. It's like if someone was craving it, she's making it. Like, period. It doesn't matter what it is, what time it is. Like, as long as she knows that her family's gonna come together, she's making whatever that is.
I grew up with a lot of Mexican friends, and like moms be cooking, grandma be cooking. It's cool because like every dish is kind of made with love, man. Right, like there's a lot of men who get fed by their moms, and it's like what I like is just how the tortilla is a base, like a base, like a lot of like Asians have rice, man.
Yeah.
Because I went into McDonald's with rice before.
Well, you know, in Hawaii they actually have that.
Serving with rice. Oh my God.
And spam.
That's so good.
Yeah, McDonald's is spam.
Dude, I think eating McDonald's with rice treats your stomach better. Like,
I would assume so.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I've done it before. I'm like, yo, my stomach feels way better than like.
I can say a con though about being Mexican and Filipino is there's always tortillas and there's always rice. Everything.
That's a con? Is that a con?
It's a con when you're trying to lose weight.
Oh, because the carbs.
Oh yeah, and then it's like it's so natural. Like it's like hard to not have it. Like, why am I not gonna have what my whole family is eating right now at this table, and I'm just gonna not like it. Like for a while, it wasn't like visually appealing to me. I was just like, oh, I just have a little bit, or this is what I do because this is what I am. You know, so it was like hard for me to distinguish and to really detach myself from what was helping me with my goals and what was like actually like I was making an excuse because I didn't want to give it up.
Well, I think, and I don't mean that because it sounds a little disrespectful, but it's not necessarily what you are. It's kind of what your family could afford to eat in that specific genre of culture. You know what I mean? So it's like, had you grown up very wealthy, you probably wouldn't have ate that. Right. Because you see like wealthy people, and no matter what kind of culture they're in, they always ate differently than
that was like,
you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like
make sure you have your greens and
and it should not determine how you eat as an adult. Like,
exactly.
If you can afford to eat different, because all my parents ate were like instant noodles, and I didn't know because we were broke when I was a kid. They were just in this country. Yeah. You know, they're trying to pay the rent, and
I understand.
And I'm thinking, oh, that's our culture, you know. So I ate it in my teens a lot, and I'm like, yo, this is actually really unhealthy for you. And I'm like, what? That was our culture, and then you know, and then I don't eat it and I feel way better. I'm like, yo, but I feel what you're saying. Like those are two of my favorite food groups, right? You know,
and I think it was like difficult for me too, also to like understand what healthy was because my mom, she was a single mom. She had me in high school, like
stressed out,
like what
ends meet,
you know,
trying to keep up,
trying to you know just feed her kid, you know. And there's times where like she didn't have it. You know, I'm not gonna put my mom's business on blast, but like, you know, it wasn't like I was just like handed this is a healthy to-do list for the rest of your life and stick to it. This is what's good for you. Like my mom didn't know that. My mom still asks me to this day, like, what's good and what's bad? What do you think I should eat? You know? But at the time, like I really had to sacrifice for my mom. You know, and it wasn't like something that it was an option. Like I thought I was eating healthy, like how you said, like you just didn't know. You just
don't know.
Yeah,
you know, and it's a weird thing because you're eating as a kid, you're growing up, and then right when you hit adulthood, like I mean, it's so crazy to judge that from a kid to adulthood and the food that you've been eating. It takes a while to be like, okay, when I don't eat this, or when I eat this, and my body reacts differently.
Right. I think too, it's like also like who you become as time, evolves, because it's like what you ate then, you obviously don't eat anymore. Who you are now is like a direct reflection of everything you consume, your diet, your thoughts, your frequency. So it's like, though at the time that may have not been, what is good, that was amazing at the time. Like my mom, she did her best. My mom is still a superhero in my eyes. Like, despite the struggle, like my mom, she really like carried herself and pulled herself out of that. So it's like, whether we're relating to a diet or a financial curve or just a situation or an environment, like you have the ability to change it. And I've seen someone that just like never let up. And so I think that's part of the reason why, like, I just think it's like things are just always possible.
Yeah, it's so dope how you acknowledge your mom. I think so many, like, I'm not going to name my family member, but we're so hard on our parents. And it's like, I'm like, bro,
it's their first shot at this.
English, bro. You know English. What are you? You sound so spoiled.
Yeah.
Like, you know English.
No, exactly.
Acting like you're better than them. You're wild.
Yeah.
You wild, bro. Exactly. Like, they came out here hella more ballsy than you. They didn't know the land and they came out here.
Yeah, that's tight.
Like,
that's a good way to look at it.
And then so we blame our. And I think like. Because I'm an entrepreneur, and so when people start bringing up the word fair to me, it gives me like, get the hell away from me, because my life is not.
It's not fair.
And if you let hell make you successful and you're claiming fair, bro, get a, like, you know what I mean? Like, look at your parents. It was not fair for them. So like when if they beat you, they yell, like they didn't have it figured out.
Yeah, and it's like we don't get to choose like where we're pretty much dropped off on this earth. Like, you're literally here, God willing, and miraculously, like, we weren't promised to even be here. Like, so I read a book one day, and it was like to look at everybody like as if they're a miracle. Sorry. Go ahead. So I read something that had said like to treat everybody like as if they're a walking miracle, because they are. Like, we all had a chance to like not make it, to the egg. Like, we were all once like swimming to the egg. So it's like, there's some people that, we look down upon, or they are like less than whatever we are, but like that's so wrong, one, but like super judgmental, because it's like we were all given a chance and we all made it. And it's like what we are till this day is like accumulated of our environment, all of our experiences. Like, it has nothing to do with like what they have and what I have. It's like you can run my past back and it looks completely different than what theirs looks like. So who am I to say at this point that we meet that I'm better than you? Because we can meet 2 years later and things can be different. That's why it's important to treat people like as if they're so important, because they are, because you never know when you're gonna run into them again. It's
great what you said, the race, man. Like, and I believe that when people are down and depressed, it's like, this is a prize. Like, you done won that sperm race, you know. That was 1 in a million. You already won the lottery. So for you to win the lottery twice in your life, like playing the lottery, like, that's crazy odds, bro. Like, you're already living, you get to experience, you get to make bad decisions.
Some people didn't wake up today.
Or woke up without a limb that they had yesterday, or something, or found out they had cancer or something like that. Like,
just to be grateful. Just gratitude.
Hard to be grateful, though. I'm not gonna lie.
So?
You know why? Because I am practicing it, and I'm trying to slow my life down, because I feel like, you gotta accomplish, and you feel good off an accomplishment, but it wears you out, man. And so like, I constantly have to remind myself to take steps back. I'm like, dude, you on the studio. Like, you're over here. Like, you have enough money to get by. Like, like,
sometimes a step back is a step forward, though.
Facts.
Because
that's facts.
No, I'm serious. Because you can be going so fast in the wrong direction, or if you're just wearing yourself out and you're not giving yourself that proper rest to be creative.
Rest is important.
To pour into yourself. You want to do all these things for others, but it's like, did you eat clean? Did you work out today? How's your thoughts? How are they running? And it's like, if your machine isn't operating right, you're cooked.
A lot of the people have this false thing where they have to hustle and go the extra mile. Like, no, you don't.
Just chill.
What I learned about this generation and coming from my generation is like I like how this generation puts mental health on the forefront because America kind of sold you a dream, like you're gonna be rich and all, but you're not. Like it could not happen, and if it don't, then that's okay. Yeah. Like there's still a great life out there. So you're not a TikTok influencer. Big deal. Like we get to at least try. We try. We're in the middle of it. We've met people that are. We're obviously higher than people that aren't. Right. You're somewhere in that thing. You should be happy that we're all sharing this existence on Earth. You know what's crazy? Because someone told me like in 100 years, no one will be on the same street that you just walked on. It'll be completely
It might even look different. The buildings might even look different. The buildings might have even been knocked down.
They'll have like nano chips in their brains in 100. No. Just wild, but like this may be the last generation of just a biological entity that's just crazy. Straight up. You don't know what the other person's thinking.
Yeah, there's a video I seen, and it was like there's always someone that wants to be in your position to always be grateful. Facts. And it started with like somebody that was in the house, and I believe like they weren't able to go outside, and they seen someone walking, and then that someone walking seen someone on a bike. And then that someone on a bike seen someone in a car. That someone on the car seen someone in a plane. You know, so it was just like things where we're so unsatisfied. We want the next thing, but it's like, when is it until we can take it all the way back and we get everything taken away to realize like we have enough? Without all that,
I agree. I you know, you just remind why I am grateful, because I'm not gonna lie, and this might sound insecure to me, but as like an Asian male, like into this country, first generation, I just feel fortunate to be living as an American. Like I think not a lot of Asians in Korea would be living like that. That's and so awesome. I have all my friends are multicultural. They're all different. They're all cool. So like as a kid growing up, I had to wonder like, man, what's it gonna be like for you when you're older? Because you don't see yourself on TV. So what kind of friends are you gonna have? Are they gonna all be Korean? They're all gonna be Asian? They're all gonna be different? Like, and so being here now, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm having a great time. I'm an American.
What's going on, but
Asian American.
We were just vibing. Fuck it.
We're over here, we're all both on the gram. We both, I think, met on the gram, right? I think I called you for a video shoot or something like that. Yeah. So that's a metaverse.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then we just like went back into it.
Like a digital metaverse.
We had the ability to do that.
We didn't meet on the street. Like, that's wild. That should just be a day of appreciation right there. Like all the people you met, I appreciate you. Thank you. But all the people that you've met without having a, you know, like you can.
Hello, here's my business card.
Wow, that person has a cool life. This is how we can, you know what I mean?
Right, exactly. It's just like off the inspo, off the creativity is like, oh, I was inspired by what that looked like, and I liked your vision, you liked what I had, and it was like, okay, how do I turn what what you want for your vision into like what I can create in my realm, you know what I mean? So it's just like combining the two is just like super dope, and especially like when you have other creatives on set, like it's just there's no telling where it's going, because it's like maybe like someone will add in smoke, we didn't even know we needed smoke. You know, maybe another one would be like, maybe from this angle, hey, turn your hair on this side. I'm like, wow, that's way better. I'm hella high right now. Like, you know what I mean? Of course we're talking about well, it was a cannabis shoot.
Oh, that's right, that we did. Yeah, we had a smoke.
I was cooked. What? You guys were like, take another hit.
I get the models high, man. I don't think it looks better. I think it's like you got. It's like those food commercials. Like you gotta spit it out. You know?
No, seriously, that was insane.
You
I was just
spit
like,
out the smoke, man.
They're like, are you good? And I'm like, and like I just remember like my whole face was just like. Just chilling, like I'm straight chilling, and it was like not that it was like anything to like complain about. It was like super cool, it was super fire. But I do think that like to repeat it again, I definitely fake it. Because I'm such a lightweight now.
Good advice from Jade Fenty over here on how to do your shoot.
Yeah.
And sorry if I'm mistaken, because I interview a lot. You're doing a body healthy service, right?
Yeah, body sculpting.
Okay. What is body sculpting? Because I see you doing it on your gram and it looks cool.
Yeah.
Like you're helping women lose weight without working out. Is that it?
Yes,
Fascinating.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. So the way that I describe it is, you know, like when a singer sings and they can like break a glass with like a certain like frequency, like a certain sound wave, right?
No, yeah.
And so what that is like And the cavitation tool, it's a bunch of sound waves. And so I use ultrasonic gel. And as soon as like I hit the body with the sound waves, it's breaking open the fat.
Right.
So I'm like allowing like the stomach to become now tender, able for me to like sculpt it. So I use wood therapy to like move it, to like drain like the toxins out. I use red light therapy to keep it tight. So it's like any part of the body I use, you know, on the face, on the stomach, on the back, cellulite, even like BBL treatments, like anything that.
Wait, that helps make the booty bigger?
I have the cups that suck the fat up from the butt. Yeah.
I like how you just breeze past that process.
Yeah, just
like you have cups that attach to the butt that lift up the butt.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Okay, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Has any man gotten that stuff?
No, but you know, if that's what they want, I wouldn't, you know.
Too, man.
Hey.
Wouldn't hurt. I mean, you know.
Hey, I'm not judging. It is what it is, you know.
Fascinating. And then you use heat as well, right?
Yeah, the red light is like heated. Yeah, for sure.
And that helps because cancer cells are stored in fat cells and stuff like that. So you're detoxing the body.
It's actually pretty good for you. Yeah.
And how do they get in touch with you for your service and all? Like
through the link in my bio.
Okay, through the link in your bio, and this you're just, how long is the treatment?
Like an hour.
What are the top benefits for doing this?
So actually, I started doing it when I was on set and I'd shoot, and I couldn't get my meal plan down. And I was like, I'm so bloated today. My cousin is actually the one that got me started with it. I'd go to her for treatments, and I'm like, I just feel like a blowfish. Like, I feel, what the fuck? What's going on this morning? I gotta look like this in an hour. What are we doing? How are we getting there? And she's like, girl, just lay down. I'm like, okay, period. And I walk out, I'm like, ooh, okay. I'm like, I don't even remember feeling bad.
It worked.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you were just like, whoa, this actually worked?
Absolutely. Like, it works like so much where I knew like, okay, if I had a shoot, hey, can I come in at this time? Because my shoot is at this time.
And that's good because the shoot that you do help promote that service as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And like when people like go through my stories, we'll see that like, oh, okay, like she's not like super like gym rat all the time. Like, yeah, like I have areas where I'm not as perfect, you know? I need some help.
Yeah.
I need some help.
Who's perfect?
Nobody, but you know, just for the sake of like when people view models, it's like as if like they're just on this like super strict regimen that, you know, is like different from others. But it's like, no, like my grandma made the same tortillas for everybody else that I had one too. Like, yeah.
You know what I just given up recently is sugar.
How's that going?
No, well, I didn't even give. I cut out a lot of
like
it.
Pastries and stuff.
No pastry. Well, little snacks here and there that have a little bit of sugar, but you see a lot of pastries. Cut that out, and then coffee, just black. People trip too. They never get my order right. You just want a black? Like, yeah, black with a shot of espresso. Like, what? But it tastes so much better, and you get way more energy.
Really? Well, because all the extra stuff is weighing you down.
Dude, when you don't have sugar in your body slims up.
No, for real.
I mean, and there's a lot of like pain that comes with sugar, like inflammation and tension on the joints and stuff like that.
I agree.
Causes little bits of pain.
Yeah.
You know what I
agree.
mean? Like when you eat well, like you feel your body pumping blood. And
yeah, your body has that energy. Like you gave it energy. You didn't just like feed it whatever, and then you're just going with what your body can take. You know what I mean? It's like if you intentionally gave your body something to give it energy, like you're literally feeding your body to keep moving.
Facts.
You know, there's a difference rather than feeding your body to go to sleep.
Do you do intermittent fasting?
Sometimes.
It's good for you, man.
Yeah, sometimes.
Good for you.
When I wake up, I try not to eat anything like in the mornings. Like I start my morning off with like coconut water, tea. But
it's good, right?
Oh hell yeah! I was about to say like if I want to like
great in the morning.
Slim my way into like an appetite, I have like some mangoes, some grapes, watermelon, anything that's like really light. Like I could just kind of eat as I go. You know, because I feel like as soon as I have like a heavy breakfast in the morning, like I'm just like, I'm done. The day is shit after that. Really.
It is like before you.
So weighed down. So weighed down. So weighed down.
You haven't like number two, the food that you've ate already and you're eating breakfast and you're putting food. That's nasty. No, I'm being honest. Like, you know, when I told my girl that, I was like, nah, bro, like, don't be eating no breakfast because you ain't even got that food that you had yesterday. Like, it's on top. Like, no.
It's just
that's
like
how you get that's how you get tired. That's how you get like.
No, it's facts. And then too, it's like I don't even think that we really need to eat like hella times a day. Like we need to eat like a solid maybe 3 times, you know, some
I eat
snacking
2 times a
in between.
day. I'm great.
Yeah.
3 times. Well,
But
2.5.
like a snack, you know, like some
Snacks
fruit.
are great.
Snacks are great.
Now, when you get older, you need snacks because you forget to eat and you're so busy and you're running around. I forget to eat.
What's your favorite salad?
Well, I'm Korean, so everything we eat is salad.
Okay.
There's so many ingredients. But if I had to say, I don't really have a favorite salad. Salad, right?
Yeah. Like if you're at the store and you're like, okay, I'm gonna grab a bag of salad.
I miss that place. Do you remember that buffet salad place, Fresh Choice?
No.
Okay, they used to have like a buffet place just for salad.
That's right. You ever heard of Sweet Green?
It's kind of like maybe.
Okay.
I'm kind of iffy on what Sweet Greens is because that's like.
So it's like you build your own salad.
That's what I love. Build your own salad. So get the romaine lettuce with the spinach usually. I love croutons. I know they're bad for you. I love the ranch. I love the vinegar.
I love balsamic vinaigrette. That's for sure.
I like mixing sauces, but I just know it's so bad for you. But I don't care. Like I actually like eating
At
the
Sweet
buffet
Green,
stuff.
you're like allowed to do that. They'll be like, "Oh, is that the only sauce you want?" You'll be like, "No, I want this one too." They'll be like, "Okay, boom, boom, boom." It's like a Chipotle for salads.
Putting raisins and the olives on there and the seeds, all types of seeds. I'm a big seed guy, big crunch guy.
Yeah, I think a salad needs a good crunch,
bro.
Like, you ever had like the crusted Parmesan, like it's like
the crouton bread, you mean, or
is that what it is? It's like Parmesan cheese or some type of cheese, and it's like hardened.
Oh yeah,
you know, like the chips, like a Parmesan chip. But it's just a cheese.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
so good.
Yeah, I love cheese. I haven't ate cheese in 4 years though.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Dude, it was the hardest thing.
I think that's
I still have it. I lie. I still have it on a cheeseburger, but I don't go to Safeway and buy the cheese like I used to, and the cheese dips and
the crackers and the
cheese and crackers and jalapenos.
Oh my god,
bro! And the dippable cheese, that salt is incredible. That has like this musty taste to it.
Oh my gosh, do you like cheese sticks?
No, I don't like cheese. You know what's funny? When people order mozzarellas, I cannot understand why people order because they always get hard at the end, and I'm like, you know, like they don't. If they stay gooey, they need like mozzarella stick holders when they serve them to you. But like when it gets hard, it just reminds me of that like string cheese stuff. But yeah, And on pizza too, I eat an occasional slice of pizza. I can't do it because I'm Asian, so like we're super lactose intolerant. Like,
facts. No,
I will be like can't breathe up through my nose, and it's just. Do you eat cheese? That's crazy. You eat dairy with the body you have. That's crazy.
I try not to.
That is crazy. No, you should just enjoy that.
You know,
that's a flex.
Low key, but like high key, not really. When I'm like breaking out,
it's so good, dude. I miss eating cheese. I'm mad at you right now.
It's okay.
It's really good. It's a great invention. It's kind of wild how they came up with it too.
Right? Like if you like actually think about what cheese is, you're like, all right, I don't want cheese no more.
Like, what are you doing? You know, there's this famous cheese where they have it on this piece of wood.
Oh, you know what? The last time I did have cheese, I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
it was when I first came home. My mom, she had made some tortillas and I made a quesadilla.
Oh, quesadillas.
It was like late night too, so it was even worse. But
a late night quesadilla when you're drunk. I am sorry, but that is the world.
It was pretty good.
The world, man.
It was pretty good.
Hot dogs, tacos.
I want to say I had something else with it, but I don't even remember. I was just like, I think I was just binging and I shouldn't have, but yeah.
You came from Stockton, right?
Yeah.
Top 3 food spots
in Stockton.
In Stockton.
Oh my god.
You gotta tell me where? Because I go to Stockton, I'm like, okay, I'm leaving.
No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I feel like
y'all downtown be closed on Sundays.
Okay.
The lights like gone.
Yeah,
like,
it'd be kind of wild. Scary, right?
The police station closes.
Right, they're all on the street.
Okay, top 3 food spots in Stockton.
Are we being healthy?
No. I want the real you, like where you actually go and where you actually like. Doesn't have to be healthy.
Oh my god. Well, the real me is healthy. That's why I was like, maybe like something other people would like.
No, the people that watching you want to know what you're eating.
Right. Okay. So I like Thai. There's Siamese. I think on Pacific. That one is really good. It's like
Siamese on Pacific.
That's like more authentic Thai.
What's their top dish for you over there?
Panang curry with tofu.
Is that the green one?
Orange.
Oh, it's the orange curry.
Yeah. And I'm like kind of picky on my curries. Like I don't really just like be eating curry like that. But that one's pretty good.
But they do it right.
They do it right.
With the coconut milk?
Oh my god, yes.
Come on.
It's fire. And then I like their like spring rolls or summer rolls, whatever they call them. They call them summer rolls. Some people, they like switch it up. They like spring rolls, summer rolls,
spring rolls, summer rolls. This is new to me. I didn't know about this.
It's like mixed greens with like tofu, with like peanut sauce or sweet chili sauce.
Peanut sauce go crazy.
Fire.
Jeez, that's a great invention.
No, seriously. Like they really ate. Cracked it.
Because I feel like they were the first ones to like cook with peanut butter.
Yeah,
you know,
that's risky. That's risky.
Yo,
that's low key like a pasta with peanut butter. Like you had to really been like set on that. You had to convince somebody to really try that. That's insane.
Because but, like, the taste is phenomenal. Right. It's like, I don't know, like trying to explain that to people because I would.
When people ask me what it is, I'm like, just try it.
Yeah,
just try it first.
Because we get weird. That don't eat Thai food. Yeah. Like you put peanut butter, bro, with the chicken. Like, bro, it's really, I don't know, bro. I'd rather just have it with jelly on a sandwich. Like, can you just open your mind up a little bit, bro? I don't think a million Thai people are wrong. Like, okay, so that's good.
So that's Thai. I think for Mexican, I would do nenes.
Nenes?
Nenes, Nenas.
Okay.
Downtown.
On downtown, that's Ogden?
Yeah.
Okay. What are they excelling?
Mexican food.
Well, any specific dish?
I like tortillas. I like fajitas. I'll do, if I'm eating meat, like steak fajitas with shrimp.
Ooh.
Pretty good with their guac, salsa.
The salsa's important. We judge you on the salsa.
I gotta be sweating a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, that is a good sign.
Yeah.
When you eat, you get that little sweat. Like
exactly.
Not wearing a sweater and you're like hot.
As far as like what I would like pick up, honestly, like I've been going to Sprouts a lot.
I love Sprouts.
Yeah, I've been going to Sprouts. Like
I love Sprouts more than Whole Foods.
More than Trader Joe's.
I don't go to Trader Joe's for whatever odd reason.
I think they would have like a battle if you go to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's and Sprouts. Yeah, it's like some stuff you can get at Sprouts that you can't get at Trader Joe's.
You got to do content on that.
Oh boy.
Trader Joe's versus Sprouts.
Oh man.
Pros and cons.
Okay,
that's a great content theme piece for like a whole month. Like,
yeah, they got these. Trader Joe's don't have these.
See, thank you. And Sprouts, they have like their take home food section that's prepared meals. Come on,
I've never. Yeah, I've never.
It's good.
It's good.
They have uncooked ones that you
cook.
You
just like add your stuff on it.
I think they give you everything. You just gotta cook it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Not a total, but like it's all seasoned. You just gotta fry it up.
I did hear though the last time that I was in Sprouts, I was like, "Which sushi roll do you like?" And she was like, "Oh, like I don't eat sushi here." I was like, "Why?" She was like, "They're all frozen." I was like, "Thank you for that." And I put them back. And
that's good game.
Yeah. So I was like, "Okay, cool." Because like,
sushi's important to me. I love good sushi.
What's your favorite roll?
I just eat the slabs of fish. No rolls. I'll eat a roll if like I want, whatever, or someone entertaining. I'll just eat a roll with you, but I really don't prefer the rolls.
Right.
I just like the
They are a little bit
slabs.
Heavy. Huh? They're kind of heavy.
It is really. It's just for fun. If you real sushi, bro, if you just eat just the slabs of fish, you'll feel great.
And the seaweed salad.
You'll feel great. You'll feel like, oh my God. Like, and I tell this, I don't have to tell you. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, one of my favorite, just like go to quick meals, it could sound a little strange, but I like eggs, rice, and seaweed.
That's a great dish.
Yeah. But I don't like my eggs runny. Like, I like my eggs scrambled, but like, people say like it'd be like burnt, but like, I like my eggs like super cooked to where it's like the texture is not slimy at all.
I like all different styles of eggs on however I'm feeling. Like it can be runny a little bit. I'm cool with that. It can also be hard, and I'm cool with that because it's just
eggs. Yeah.
It's eggs, but my favorite meal on a quick is going to Costco and getting that little sushi thing they have, like that cut up dice. Do you know what I'm talking about? And then getting some rice.
Fire.
Bro. Just the rice and the cut up soup with that little mayo thing they got sauce. Oh my goodness, bro! Just rice and sushi, which is kind of like a roll, but like.
Now we're just talking about
I don't know. You know what's weird? I don't like anything mixed in. Like I hate rice.
Okay.
I
used to bartend at a sushi restaurant, and I used to waitress at another one, so I'm really familiar with like certain rules and stuff. I got like burnt out of sushi like a long time ago.
Yeah.
So like if I am gonna go, like
out.
it's just for fun, you know. Like if the person I'm with likes sushi, it's like okay, but like I don't really like go for a certain specific type of role. Like,
but that's the meal they try to impress you with on a date, though, right? You want to get some sushi.
And I'll be like, that's whatever. You know? It's like sushi. I think like steakhouses, like stuff like that. Like to me, they're great. They're great. They're
too
amazing.
Impressive though, right?
Yeah, like low-key just
first date too impressive. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Yo, I think because that's like me being older now. I got like a little bit of. I ain't gonna lie. Like I see, it's like. I'm just being honest with men. I would tell men not to kind of go all out on the because you don't know them yet, and they can kind of see that.
Yeah,
and now
you don't know them. You look like a pushover.
Yo, give me the game, bro. Give me the game.
You look like a pushover. Your hand is way too open. She'll know how much you could hold by doing that. I mean, this is okay.
Well, explain that part.
So
You already because what I'm feeling like is like, bro, you cannot keep that up, and for you to lie like that because you're trying to impress, but you don't live like that.
You're trying to impress me, which is like very admirable. It's very sweet and it's endearing, but it's like. On a Tuesday when I'm just getting off work and I'm like just kind of like just chilling, like I want to feel you, not the place that we're in, and it's like that's not even you, because can you cook food like this? Is this, you know what I mean? Like is this a
do you know
interpretation
the
of you?
Do you know this place well? Even? Am I knowing this place more? Because that just backfired on you, homie. If I know this place,
like, I like to cook. Yeah. So if I'm looking at the food and things that maybe I'd make at home, or maybe the things that like I'll take from this menu, or what I can point out that will be good, and it's like if I feel like you're not teaching me on the first date, I don't like that. So it's like I come. I don't know. I don't want to be like, I'm very humble though. I'm very humble. I'm not gonna, but it's like, I know a lot, and so it's like for me to be in front of somebody that's trying to teach me something or be involved with me, it's like they really have to come different, because any guy could, take me to a nice restaurant with some gifts and some flowers.
Spend their whole check, any dude.
But it's not. Like it's to me. No, I don't even know your middle name.
Yeah, my advice is because as men, it's like it's not gonna work. Like it might have worked in the 40s or the 50s before social media.
Honestly, like my ideal date, like is like legit off the conversation.
But where should they take you? That's not too impressive. That's the perfect medium to just let's get to know. Let's get to showcase our personalities. Like. What would be the perfect? Okay, this works.
Probably like for a drive.
Wow, I wouldn't even do that. But that's cool. That's a great. See, that's low key though. Like you're just like, hey, not too much maintenance here. Just a drive.
Just a drive. I need to see your mind. Like I need to pick your mind, because like I invest a lot of time into myself. Like sun up to sundown. Like I love to read. I love to just learn. I love to create. I'm in a really high frequency majority of the time, like unless I'm going through something, but I always make it back in that just creativity and that inspiration, and I feel like a lot of people pull from me and when I am in that state. So I don't like to do anything to taint that. So in order for me to be attracted to someone, like you got to keep me in that realm. You got to challenge me. You got to make me think. You got to like kind of throw me off gears a little bit to like make me come back to even be interested. You know what I mean?
You are giving honest game. Yo, because like the throwing off part, maybe we're giving too much game, but let's give it away. Like I think women will test you, and you're not supposed to just be like a yes man to everything. Like she's testing you, and she might want an argument. She don't even know that side of the argument. She just wants to know where you stand on it, because ultimately they're trying to follow your lead. And a woman can be submissive if you allow it, but like they're not going to just give you it. Like you have to like challenge them. Like it's not how it is, and they kind of like that. Like don't be. And if it don't work out, then that's great too. Like you think it's just gonna keep working out if you don't be conflict.
And it's not. And then it's like to also like have that room to know like if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. I feel like when in my past, in my experience, like when someone got with me, it's like they almost felt like entitled to me, or they almost felt like they had like some type of like
Ownership.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to use that word. But entitlement to me, you know, like
Right. When you're still figuring it out,
when
right?
I'm still figuring me out. I'm still trying to figure out the things that work for me, not necessarily the things that I like, because maybe what's for me, maybe I don't like it.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, I'm just so much in my grind, I don't fucking like it.
All right.
But I'm still gonna do it. I need someone that's gonna like push me into that, like constantly, not take from that. Like my biggest ick is someone that takes me away from my shit. I hate that. Or if I'm being honest with them, like I'm gonna tell you straight up like what I don't like about where this is going. Like, okay, like, you know, we're having a good time, whatever, and I respect you, but in this area, I don't like the way that you're treating me, or maybe I'm addressing something, it's just not clicking. Like
that's great.
Whatever's not clicking, it's like to also be open to know that if you can't get your shit together, Katrina, Jade, whatever, it's gonna leave you. You know? That's my government. That's my government. Yeah, but it's like I'm gonna leave. I don't need to be here. I don't need you for anything. Yeah. I'm okay by myself. I love being by myself.
Well, listen, and we came to that point where women are independent. You know, so it's taking a generation for men to figure that out. Like, because it took me a little bit to figure that. Like. As a man, you're so stuck in this like breadwinner phase, bro. Like I gotta be the man, I gotta have the money, which is great. But I know a lot of women, they don't care as long as you're just driven. Like they feel like you can help their business if they're making the money, and they'll actually. And with the way women be, I'm just being honest, they're down to help you and not even feel like it's their shit. Like when women got their own shit first, they're just actually down to help you get your shit and not feel like they own it. But as a man, they feel like they own it if they help, right? Like,
or they'll make the woman feel like without them they're nothing.
And it's an insecurity thing because they don't want you to take that to the next man, which I understand. Like, okay, but see, then where is your love at? Like, if your love's all in her, that's great. But if you're benefiting, just trying to help people, that should.
I feel like at that point they're only in that relationship for themselves. You know,
beneficial for sure.
Yeah, like maybe that girl makes them look good. Maybe that girl.
Bro, I know so many. I know so many that date someone that they're not dating that person.
They don't actually love them.
No, they're just trying to think, okay, I'm gonna lose her now.
So let me go and like let me save it how I got her. But the whole time this woman has evolved this entire time. You can't do what she used to do because it doesn't work anymore. She already seen the scary version of you. She already seen you fold. She's already seen you just disrespect her blatantly, publicly.
Facts.
And it's like there's certain things you just can't come back from. But it's like with a woman of grace, right? Despite all that, you could still be an amazing person for the next girl.
Facts.
And there's no love lost.
Facts.
I wish you well. Love you.
You know, with women, I think it's important for men to understand that they change dramatically every 5 years. This is my game to y'all. Like, they change. When men don't. Men can be playing the same video game just 5 generations, but it's the same video game. Saying they could be in their mom's house for 10 years straight. Like, it's just whatever. But a woman at 20 is very different at 25. And at 25, so the person you're dating now, just letting you know, like, she's going to be a very different person in 5 years. Do you know what I mean? Like, you ever see that? Like, people in high school, like the woman progresses in her job and she's just not that same little-minded person in high school. Like, she fucking runs the bank, bro. Right. You know, like, shit changed, bro. You know, you're still doing construction. Like, I don't know. It's just. Wow, we've been podcasting for now, so we gotta get out of here. Anything you want to talk about or promote for me? Get out, or
I'm gonna feel crazy if I don't, but I can't think of anything.
We covered a lot of stuff. We talked about your business and stuff, the modeling. We can always talk a lot more. We gotta have you back.
Yeah, in Hawaii, we gotta have you on the island.
Oh my! 8-hour flight.
5.5.
I'll be freaking out.
Really? No. What's the longest flight you've been on?
No, I've been on a 16-hour flight to Korea.
No, that's longer than I've been.
Bro, I was going. Was it 16? It was like it was past like 8 or 10.
Even by that 4th hour, like I get really like just like ugh, I need to get off.
But over the ocean, going to Korea, that was like wild. And all these planes now, yo, chill from planes right now. I know there's
yeah, it's okay.
There she had the Karate Kid eye going. She got some chopsticks around here. All right, man. My homegirl J50 came through. Please book her if you can. Follow her Instagrams. Book her service, man. She's all about health and wellness. And I appreciate coming on the pod, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I love interviewing my network, bro. Thank you for coming here.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
right. All right, we're gonna
See
get
you in
out of
Hawaii.
here. Create Studios pod in Hawaii. Next. All right, late.